and welcome back to my channel, Limitless BWL. So today I have a new first impressions video for you guys. As you saw by the title, it is going to, that was really fancy, I was like, as you saw by the title, it is going to be on the new Kylie Cosmetics Concealers. I have had these concealers for the last few days, but I couldn't film the video for you guys as soon as I wanted to because I had a sty and I was really uncomfortable. So saying that, let's just get straight into the video. I am going to be doing my first impressions and also a mini wear test where I will come back and update you guys on how the concealer stayed on the skin. I did get two colors, so let me get the concealers to show you guys. So the two colors I purchased were sassafras and almond. Now almond looked like it would be the closest shade to me, but at the same time I felt like it might be too close to my complexion, meaning that it was going to match me, and I like my concealers a little bit brighter because I do love that bright under eye look. Saying that, I found that sassafras looked like it was like too light. Like there was like a serious jump in between them. I haven't opened these yet. So let's go ahead and open them and see how they look. This is literally my first impression. I never even like took it out of the package yet. That is cute. Okay, well this is kind of weird because you can see that the concealer is actually separated. If you guys can see, but there's like a lot of white stuff in the concealer, and that doesn't really happen. The only time that's ever happened to any concealer I've used was the LA Girl Cosmetics, and those are really affordable, so I didn't really care. So hopefully this is like a good batch. So the sassafras doesn't look like that, but for sure this color is gonna be way too light for me. Why is this the color and then this one's like the next one? I don't know, but I'm gonna show you guys close up and you can see how white this looks. Kind of makes me a little bit scared to put this on my skin. I know if I open it and just like, you know, kind of pump it, it should be fine, but hopefully it's not, like there's nothing wrong with the product itself. So I'll show you guys. The packaging is very cute though. It has like a glass bottle, as you guys can see, and it's very sleek, and it has the silver writing that just says Kylie Jenner. These are the two colors. As you can see, there's a significant difference between these. This one is sassafras and the other one is almond. And as you can see, there's like serious like white stuff in the concealer. Like why is it like that? I'm trying to pump it, but it's really not moving the product. Is that how the packaging is supposed to be? Because this one's not like that, so I don't know. Hopefully I don't get some kind of infection putting this on my eye, because now I'm kind of scared. Well, since you guys can probably tell I have my eyes done, I'm just going to go ahead and do my foundation. I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Foundation, and I'll be right back and we can actually test this out. Okay guys, so I just went ahead and put my Fenty foundation in the shade 400 and used the orange color corrector from this MAC Pro Concealer Correct palette, medium to deep. I also color corrected under the eyes because I do want to give this concealer a fair shot, just as I would in every other first impression. So I'm going to swatch both the shades just so you guys can see the difference. My arms may or may not be hairy, so oops. There's like a significant, look at the difference. I'm going to show you guys close up. Just look at the difference between those two shades, guys. Like that is a way too big of a jump. I think I'm going to end up having to do is put almond and maybe brighten it up with sassafras. We'll see how bright almond is first. And by the way, I am in no way trying to hate on this concealer without even trying it on. It just kind of genuinely scares me that there's white stuff in it. You guys know I love Kylie's products, so I'm not one of those people that are like, you know, on the bandwagon about like, oh, let's hate on Kylie's cosmetics. No, I'm not like that. So when you guys look at it, I know it looks like it's like bright enough, but I don't think it's bright enough. Like when I look at it in the mirror, I can see that it's very similar to my skin tone, but I'm not gonna like just be like, no, we'll blend it out and see how it works, and if it doesn't work, then we'll put the sassafras on top of it. It is supposed to be like a luminous concealer. It's supposed to be medium coverage too, so I'm also gonna like highlight my face because I always do that with my concealer. So looking in the mirror, it really doesn't look bad. So I'm just going to let it sit for a little bit and we'll blend it out. And letting it sit for a little bit really builds like the coverage of it, because if I was to use something very liquidy like this and just go ahead and pat it out, it's going to take all the coverage away. You're just wasting product. So might as well just wait a little bit, let it sit. I would say like 5 minutes. Usually I would like contour it this time, but I really want to see how this looks first, so we're just going to wait and see. Okay, now we're going to blend it out with the DAP Beauty Blender just as always. I actually don't think it's that bad. like when I look at it in the mirror, it definitely looks really like it's like a natural highlight. The color of it is the color. That's what I'm talking about, by the way. Let's talk about the formula, since like I haven't even spoken about that. It's very, very, very luminous, as you guys can probably tell. Of course, I could like blend it out a little bit more, but as you guys can probably tell, it's like glowy. Like it's very glowy. Like it looks like I have highlight on my face. That's how glowy it is. It's super glowy. So saying that, I don't know if it's the best concealer for someone such as myself who is like no combination in my skin. I'm like oily. I'm straight up oily, but we'll see how much it holds up when I come back and do the little checkup. What was it? Wear test. But other than that, the coverage is very, very nice. I'm super happy with the coverage. The color is not bad either. It reminds me of the Deep from Tarte, which is like almost close to my skin. But we'll just put a little bit of sassafras on top just because I have it. We might as well see how it looks. So just a little bit because it's very light. So I'm not going to wait for this one to really like sit in. I'm just going to go ahead and blend it out. I know it's a little bit bright maybe on the camera, but like straight up I really like how it looks. Like this, it looks bright, but either way I like how bright this is. I love bright under eyes. So saying that, let's go ahead and quickly set it in with powder. Before we set it in with the powder, actually, in terms of the pink undertones, I feel like it doesn't look that pink under the eyes. Like when I look at it like this as well, it doesn't. It could be because the almond did have a little bit more of a warm undertone to it, but it definitely doesn't look pink, which is great because I love looking really warm, as you can probably tell by my foundation. So we're going to go ahead and take the Midnight Banana powder and just set it under the eyes. While I let that sit, I'm just going to go ahead and contour my face and all that stuff, and I'll be right back. Now that we did that, I'm just going to dust everything. Oh, so I just contoured. I didn't highlight, I don't blush and all that stuff. So let's just dust it off. It actually looks so smooth under the eye. Wow. This eye almost has like no fine lines under it, and that's like really impressive for me because I have a lot of fine lines. Wow. I love how it looks. It looks so good. I'm very surprised. I wasn't expecting it to love it just because I know that it's it was like a luminous concealer, but oh my god, I love how it looks. And I love the two colors together too. I think they look really, really good together. I'm just going to go ahead and do the rest of my face, like the blush and all this stuff, and I'll be right back and kind of give you guys my final thoughts before we do our final checkup. Okay guys, I am back. All my face product details will be down below for anyone who will be wondering. And on top of that, I want to say something else. Oh, I have 2 Instagram tutorials on this look, complexion, and the eyes on my Instagram as well. The complexion one will be up already by the time you guys see this video. So saying all that, let's talk about the concealer. Okay, so let's see. The concealer now has absolutely no glow because I did bake my face with it, which is perfect because I don't like a glowy concealer because I'm super oily, and I just feel like that would be a nightmare. My under eyes already crease easily because I do have a lot of fine lines under my eyes, and saying that, this concealer took away my fine lines. Like this one, you can still see a little bit, probably because I didn't blend it out enough before putting the powder. But I remember when I was doing this, I was really blending it out to make sure that there was nothing in the lines before setting it, and that made a huge difference. Like I have absolutely no creasing. I wish I could show you guys. I have like no creasing under this eye, and which is really weird because I have a lot of fine lines. So saying that, that's like a huge plus for this concealer, and I think that's really weird because the concealer was actually very watery, so for it to not crease, I would have thought it would have creased for sure. So I'm really, really happy with it, and I like the colors together way better than the color on way better than almond by itself, just because almond was too similar to my skin tone, but together with sassafras, it looks so good. I love it. I like how this whole look turned out. Yeah, like I don't really have anything negative to say except for the white stuff in that concealer. That kind of still scares me. I hope I don't break out, or I hope it doesn't like irritate my eye. I don't feel any tingliness or anything like that right now, but that definitely seems like it's something that should not be there. So that's really the only negative, and it's affordable. It's $20 USD. Of course, with shipping, and if you're from Canada, it's going to be a little bit more money. But I feel like if you have some money to spend and you want to try out a good concealer, this would definitely be a really, really good concealer. I really, really like it. And saying that, I will see you guys in a little bit. So probably in about 5 hours, I'll come back. Hey guys, so I am back and I am looking at my viewfinder because I don't want to connect my laptop and all that stuff right now because it's the end of the day. So I last spoke to you guys around like 4 p.m. and now it's around 9 p.m. So it's about 5 hours since I did my makeup, and as you guys can see, my lipstick is coming off and all that good stuff. So I don't know why I bother even looking there because I can't even see there. So the concealer looks super matte. It still looks so matte, which is so weird because it's a like dewy, glowy concealer. But I think it's mainly really matte because of the powder, obviously. The rest of my face is getting really oily, as you can see around here and stuff. It's definitely getting oily, but right under my eyes, it's like super matte. So that's like the only different thing like that I had to really update you guys. In terms of creasing, it did crease a little bit, but nothing more than like any other concealer would for me, because as I mentioned, I already have fine lines, so it's bound to crease there. But it's not horrible. Like I said, this eye that was like perfect before, it's still much less crease than a normal concealer would crease under my eyes. And yeah, saying that, so far I love this concealer. I'll definitely be using it in lots more tutorials for you guys, and everything else I said from before still apply. I think it's a really nice concealer and I love the colors together. So saying that, that is the end of this video. And if you guys like this video and want to see more first impressions, comments down below for any products you want me to test, review, and all that good stuff. Be sure to click that thumbs up button if you guys want to see more videos from me like this, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!